Hey guys, this is Kevin here, or NetBackoff123. So I saw on the forums that some people wanted to see an AMVLog on masking After Effects, and it's not really that hard, it's just tedious, I guess. I'm sure there are better ways to do it, but I'll show you guys the way I do it. So I'm going to go into After Effects and create a new composition. So I'll just turn this out into half, we don't really need full. I'll import a clip, let's see. Okay, so we got a pic of a video clip of this random guy with blue hair. I have no idea who he is. So here I'm just going to cut the clip. Split layer. Usually I can do Control-Shift-D, but I've only used Camtasia once, so I've never done that before. Okay, so I just basically cut the layer. So first off, I'll just move this to the front here. Okay, so I mask in sets of movement. So you can mask frame by frame, but sometimes frames don't move until like next 2 or 3 frames. So in this case, 1, 2, the first and second frame are different. So what I'll do is I'll duplicate that again, not duplicate, I'll split the layer. And I'll mask this real quick. So I'll use the pen tool. And now After Effects is really nice for masking because you can zoom all the way in, and wherever your cursor is, that's where it'll scroll. So I'll mask in between usually the lines. You got a black line, the border of the character. It'll have a little bit of gradient between, I'm not sure how to say it, but it's basically fine pixelation between 2 colors. So I'll just mask between that all around. It should be clean. Usually it is. If you made a mistake, just click Control-Z on your keyboard and you can erase that. So let's see. Here. This isn't too hard. This character's head is really clean. It's a clean mask. There aren't much static factors and artifacts in this video clip. So it's generally an easy mask. Some masks, however, like Final Fantasy or 3D animations that you try to mask, it'll be a lot harder since there's a lot more than just 2D pixelation and difference in colors. So about halfway on his head here. Weird ass hair. Okay, I'm almost done him. Let's see. Now you can also hold a vertex and drag it to make a curve. Sometimes this is better for, I guess, curved masks, because it's a lot cleaner than doing a bunch of small ones, because you won't always get the vertexes right, and some people might not get the vertexes right in the first try. So I've hit the wooden thing and I'll just go straight across to the other side. It's not really a problem. This part is fairly straight, so I don't really need to worry about any curves on that. Any fine curves won't really appear on the actual footage, since this is a 720p footage, which is fairly big. So okay, I've made a simple mask. It's okay, I guess. It's not 100% what I'd usually do, but it's good enough for this tutorial. So I'll just go ahead and scale this so it looks a little bit nicer. So the bottom edge isn't that cut off. 106. You don't have to scale it, usually. It's just that his head is in the way. Okay, so now we're on the second frame. The first frame's done. It looks like this. Second frame, he moved. I guess if you can see the difference here, I'll make them the same size. So I'll click S for scale hotkey 106, and since they're both in proportional to each other, it should be the same size. Now this movement piece stretches on for 3 frames, and that's what usually will happen. Oh, there it goes again. Let me turn that off. Okay, so I'll just split the layer here, and this should be enough. So I'll just go ahead and make a random mask again, pretending I did mask this, which I really didn't. But I masked the first time, the first frame, which should give you a good idea. Okay, so I got this beautiful, stupid looking mask. And what I'll usually do is I'll duplicate and separate all the layers in this. And once I'm done masking, I will typically highlight up them all. I'll hold shift and click the bottom one to the top. I'll go to layer, pre-compose, and I'll just call this mask. And then you'll have them all as one layer again. And it should be a mask with a transparent background. And that's all there really is to it. And just don't mask like my second clip, because that's pretty ugly. Well, thanks folks.